Well, hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the center of the first part of the reading. One more shuffle for Taurus. Okay, here we go, Taurus. What is going to be happening with you, Taurus? Wow, okay. Taurus, the overall energy of this reading is the Three of Pentacles. Well, the Three of Pentacles is, I think there's an argument or misunderstanding. I think it's more like a misunderstanding. I need to read on. Let's find out why the Three of Pentacles is there. This is a card of like having a difficult time working together about something here. And I need to read on to find out more about why this card is here. It is a black card. So it's like a no fun card. But let's see what happens. Up here in your highest energy is the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you've been working on security and stability here. These are pentacles, really focused on your own security. Putting your nose to the grindstone. It might be focused on love, because we have the Five of Cups right next to the Eight of Pentacles. And actually this Five of Cups is right above the Three of Pentacles. So you're looking at spilled cups here. This is disappointment. It's like disillusioned and regrets, things like that. And love. Well, I call this the card of hope because there's two full cups right behind this figure. So it's like all they have to do is turn around and see those full cups, and it's a whole different story. So this is like looking at the past or the present. This is like looking at the present or the future, okay? So I need to read on and find out what's going on. It seems like you might have had an argument with somebody or a disagreement with somebody that you actually have feelings for, with this Five of Cups being right next to the Three of Pentacles. And so right now I feel like you're just like, you know, hanging your head low, just like this card looks like, about the love there. Because I feel like you have been putting a lot of work into this relationship. You've been doing what you can to help it become secure and stable. And that might be what the argument is over, since these are pentacles. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Five of Cups. So the Seven of Wands is blocking. So it's sometimes it's blocking outside influences, other people's opinions. They come up with these wands, and everybody's got an opinion. If that's what it is, then you're just blocking them because you want to make up your own mind. But you also might be blocking the fact that you can turn around and see those two full cups of love. You might be like so disappointed right now and feeling disappointed. You're just not ready to turn around yet and see the cups of love. So let's read on. Under the Eight of Pentacles is the Magician. So I think the Magician is here to show us some things, to reveal some things to us. This is the card of knowing in the first place. Okay, see that symbol? That's knowing and intuition. So you have an intuition and you have a knowing about where this is going to go, I feel. I know that you know that you've been focused on this relationship. And I think that you feel the other person isn't really on the same page as you are. But this, I always look around this card. Let's see what they want to reveal here. Okay. So, right next to the Magician, you know, here's that Three of Pentacles that surrounds the whole reading. On the other side is the Knight of Pentacles. Excuse me. The Knight of Pentacles now, I think we're getting somewheres, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck. It is so tediously slow. I mean, you could just scream. It is so slow. So the horse doesn't really look like it's moving. Male or female, doesn't matter. It's the energy of this card. So, but it is. Look, that foot is kind of in front of the other one. It does move, but it could take a lifetime, or it could have taken a lifetime and is getting ready to show up too. So I need to read on. But this is slow moving energy. It's very irritating to a lot of people. This energy is bringing a pentacle, male or female. So it is about commitment. It is about security. And this is something that you've been working on here and focusing on in a relationship, because it's right next to the Five of Cups. And so now you're almost in this place here where you're like, you're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting for this pentacle to come forward. And I think that's what the not seeing eye to eye here about. I think that's what it's over. Under the Magician. Oh, also, this can be heavy earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Might be heavy in your chart or might be in someone else's chart. Around the reading, I have the Fool under the Magician. Now, that's right next to the Magician. This is the energy of dancing along with your head in the clouds. Living in the moment. Enjoying it. It's fun. There's a lot of fun involved in this card. Throwing caution to the wind. But this Fool, they find themselves at the edge of a cliff many times. So it's like not looking forward. It's just looking up, not looking in front of you for the future. And for some reason now, I think you found yourself at the edge of the cliff and now you're ready to look forward instead of just enjoying the moment with your head in the clouds. So what's going to happen here, and this is what the Magician is pointing out. I look at these three cards around the Magician. They're important. They're revealing these things. And I also always, if there's a card, there's always, the Magician is always pointing down to this angle right here. Right to the Queen of Swords. Possible air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius might be heavy in your chart. Might be heavy in someone else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, male or female, this is about seeking the truth, and that's what you're gonna do, and that's what this is all about. I think that's where this argument began. So it's like, speaking the truth, your truth, and getting the truth from the one that you've been with about the slowness of taking the next step in the relationship, moving forward in the relationship towards commitment. So next to the Queen of Swords is the Page of Swords. You're on guard. You're on guard that you're not going to hear what you want to hear. You went into this on guard, into this conversation thinking that you're not going to hear what you want to hear. And it's all about that pentacle that is taking 1,000,000 years to get here from your partner. So let's take out more cards for this reading. I want to see where this ends up. Taurus. One more shuffle. Get these cut. And here we go. The second half. Excuse me. Up here in your highest, in your highest energy, okay? The World card. Yeah, you're thinking that you need to enter a new life cycle, okay? This life cycle is like nagging at you. I mean, you need to do it. But you're not quite sure this is the right person to do it with. So you're feeling disappointed. I don't think that you've heard, I think you already went through this, seeking the truth and the clarity, or you're going to be going through it, and you're going to be disappointed about what you hear. But see, you've reached out to the universe. I have the Hermit right next to the World card. This is the card for Virgo. So this is an earth energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have Virgo so far. Virgo might be heavy in your chart or in someone else's. But this is about reaching out to the universe, seeking guidance on your path forward. So the Hermit is shining a lantern here. So I'd like to look around the Hermit. So the Hermit shining the lantern on this new life cycle. Yeah, there's a new life cycle coming in. They hear you. I think you feel it, is what this is all coming down to. Is you feel that you're entering a new place in your life, a new chapter, and you need to know you wanted this person to move forward with you, but you're kind of having your doubts now. On the other side of the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, just like I said, this is waiting and waiting and waiting for something to come to fruition. And in this case, it really is about the love. So you're disappointed. This relationship looks like it's not coming to fruition. But let's read on. Things can change over one card. So this is the energy that you reached out to the Hermit about. Why is it taking forever for this relationship to move forward? I'm ready to enter a new life cycle in my life, and I need to know, if this person's coming with me or not. Under the World card is the Moon. This is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be heavy in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But the thing about this card is things being revealed, secrets coming to light. It's all about that pentacle. Now, what's happening here? I know this is what you're doing here by seeking the truth. You need things to come to the surface. You need things to be clear so that you know which way to go. So this is like night turning to day, actually seeing the whole truth about this relationship. This is going to help you decide how you're going to move forward in your new life cycle. Something else that's, this is next to the Moon card about things being revealed, coming to light. And I think this is going to come up in conversation because, we started this reading right here at the Eight of Pentacles. You have been focusing on this relationship. You have been working on this relationship. Well, I don't think you think they have. Three of Pentacles. I think that's all about you putting in all the work and them not putting, they seem to care less, sort of, in a way, and here you are all focused and trying to do the right things. All this is coming up. So what's coming up is about, they're throwing your scales off balance. Six of Pentacles. They're feeding breadcrumbs to this relationship. This is under the Hermit, right next to the Moon. This is something else you've reached out to the universe about. Like, is this ever going to work out? Is this ever going to come to fruition? Because you just don't feel like it is. I have the King of Swords next to the Six of Pentacles. And under the Seven of Pentacles, truth, clarity, with your guard up. Okay? This is air energy. This might be a twin flame relationship. That might be why you're butting heads, because twin flame relationships, they're difficult. But it's the ones that work out that are so awesome. And that's why people seek twin flame relationships. So I feel like you ask for truth and clarity, but the other person is like guarded. They might speak the truth and clarity, but they're guarded over it. They feel like they're being picked on, sort of, But, they're guarded, but I think they do come out with truth and clarity. Matter of fact, I know they do because the Moon is here. So they're in self-protection mode while you seek the truth and clarity on this relationship. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, like I said, again, might be strong in your chart or theirs. Under the Moon card is the Five of Swords. So this is like, and it's next to the Page of Swords. I actually don't see you cutting them out as of yet. I see you disappointed in them. But I see you looking back. Yeah, I really don't feel like this relationship is really working out right now. It may come back together because I really feel like you're twin flames. But this is the Five of Swords. This is looking back. It's like you got all the swords, you got all the truth, okay, that you were seeking, but you're looking at them at the back of them, walking away. So you know what I feel like already? I feel like they're just not ready for a commitment. They're not ready, and I don't know when they will be, because this is a slow moving energy here. They're not ready. So you're feeling right now the Five of Cups, disappointed, and you're feeling alone. You're feeling sort of like abandoned in love, like you put in all those pentacles, and they're just not there. They're not there yet. But you know, there's hope in this card too, because this is very spiritual. There's a stained glass window. These figures are right outside of a church. The church doors are always open. You can always go in for warmth and comfort. But I feel like this is what you're doing. You're feeling alone. You're feeling very disappointed, kind of left out in the cold after all this. But we have the High Priestess here, and this is under the King of Swords. You know, the High Priestess is the card for intuition. Talk about intuition, you know, with the Magician. This is the card. And knowing. So pulling back that pomegranate curtain, you already knew how this would turn out, but you couldn't stop yourself because you're ready to move on, and you just needed to know. So I don't know if you actually are giving up on this relationship, or if it's just a setback. I don't usually do this. Let me take out a couple of cards here. Let me see. On the High Priestess, yes, there's that pentacle. So that's what your mind is on. The Queen of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is your reading, Taurus. And it is about the pentacle. And the Sun. This will work out. New beginnings, fresh starts. With joy. With joy. I need one more. Let me make sure. Yes. Okay. It's going to work out. They're just not on the same timetable as you. I have the Two of Cups on top of the Sun card, the new beginnings, fresh starts. So I think you're feeling down, or you're going to feel down and alone, and like, you know, you put all this work into this relationship for nothing. But I think it's going to pick back up. I think there's going to be a fresh start here with joy. And you know what? This is a soulmate card, but this is a very special soulmate card because this is friends and love, with two big cups of love. They're not only your lover, they are like your best friend. And I think they're going to realize that. The two of you are coming back together with joy. It sits right on top of that Queen of Pentacles, so it feels to me that even though I think there's going to be some sort of like parting, okay, I don't know, like a separation. It might only be for a day, you know, it could be for a week or something, but I feel like you're coming back together, and I feel like you're going to work things out. And I do feel like this is a twin flame relationship. So wow, Taurus, you know, kind of going through it, getting things out in the open, you know, finding out they're not on the same page as you are. You're ready to move into a new life cycle, and they resist, but then they come back. It's like they're back, and you're moving forward. So with this Five of Swords, you're not only seeing them walk away, you're not forgetting about them. You cannot get them off your mind here. Wow. Taurus, this was your reading, and I appreciate you watching. Universal guidance.